Vast forests, calm seas, and lush islands. It isn't a surprise that Japan's Setouchi region is well known for its breathtaking nature. We got up close and personal with one of Setouchi's most notable sites, the Itsukushima Shrine, and its iconic Torii gate, located on the island of Miyajima. Come at high tide to marvel at the gate from the water. To get a completely different vantage point, I had to see Setouchi from the air.
If you want to have an awesome adventure, you have to do the Setouchi Seaplanes. It's a beautiful way to see this region from the sky. The islands, the mountains, the water. I cannot wait to get up there.
There's something so exhilarating about taking off from the water and becoming airborne.
So our captains are actually going to give us a tour. So we're going to put these on and learn a little bit about what we're seeing down below, like all the islands and the mountain ranges. Can't wait.
We flew over the inland sea, glassy and glittering. It was dotted with islands large and small. We even spied some of Setouchi's famous bridges, but from a vantage point that few get to see. I didn't want this sky-high adventure to ever end. But there are plenty more adventures on solid ground. With Setouchi's gentle hills and miles of excellent bike trails, cyclists come from far and wide to ride these scenic paths, many of which hug the coastline or cut through fragrant citrus groves. We spent the day biking the Shimanami Kaido, 37 pristine miles of road and bridge paths. I was invigorated by the salty air, the scent of the orange trees, and the scenery that was around every curve. We hopped from island to island, crossing over magnificent bridges. And what better way to conclude our day than a stay at the Hotel Cycle in Onomichi. The Seto Inland Sea makes up a major part of Setouchi. It is one of the largest inland seas in the world. And because I am happiest at sea, I couldn't wait for a day on the water, sailing with Seto Yacht Charter. Guests are whisked on board a catamaran for a lovely cruise around many islands.
We're on this beautiful catamaran cruise out here on the Seto Inland Sea, and what's amazing is how many islands there are. There are 3,000 islands, some big, some small, some inhabited, some not. There's beaches, there's rocks, and it's so breathtaking to see it from the water.
In the summer, you can jump in. The sea is very calm, which also made it very easy to relax on the decks or even enjoy a lunch at sea as part of the full day. The mountainous Iya Valley is one of the most remote places in Japan. We had the pleasure of enjoying the dramatic beauty of the Oboke Gorge while on a sightseeing boat. We're up here in the Iya Mountains. We just got here and we're taking it all in by boat. We're actually on an Oboke boat, which is a way to sightsee this beautiful river. It's so crystal clear. I can see koi fish swimming wild in the water. And there's all this beautiful landscape around us. It's such a lovely, refreshing way to take in all this nature up here. I had no idea that Japan actually looked like this. These mountains are also home to many more treasures.
This is the Katsura Bridge up here in the Iya Mountains, and it's a huge tourist attraction because this bridge is only made out of vines and rope and wood, and it looks a little scary to kind of walk across it, but I'm really excited.
The bridge itself is not for the faint of heart. It is 150 feet long and suspended 50 feet over the water. Being one of the last remaining bridges like this in Japan, it is not only culturally significant, it is quite an adrenaline rush too. Speaking of adrenaline, I never expected to see a whirlpool occurring in nature, let alone actually be in one. The Naruto Whirlpools lie where the inland sea meets the Pacific Ocean, and these currents form one of the most powerful whirlpools in the world.
I feel like I'm on an amusement park ride because we're actually inside the whirlpool right now, spinning around it. It's so crazy.
Whether on the water, in the mountains, or up in the sky, Setouchi is captivating from all heights. Its outdoor adventures and its stunning nature left the strongest impressions on me.